Despite the fact that we cover a lot of stories to do with migrants in the UK, there's still sometimes I get a little bit surprised at how corrupt and broken the system is in the UK. Now I'll show you exactly what I mean in just a second, but make sure you subscribe to the channel because we upload videos like this every single day at 2 PM. So a migrant with paranoid schizophrenia who has committed crimes in Britain wins a right to stay in the UK. A Nepalese schizophrenic with multiple convictions has been allowed to stay in the UK after a court ruled he would be a danger to himself and society if deported. Sumit Rai built up a substantial criminal record since arriving in Britain in 2005, including a 16-month jail sentence for harassment, as well as convictions for antisocial behaviour and serious drug offences. But he has now won a human rights case at an asylum court and can remain in the UK after an immigration judge said he would be dangerous if he was sent back to Nepal. So we know that this individual is in fact dangerous, and he's so dangerous that the country believes that we shouldn't send him back to Nepal because he'd be a danger if he was to be there. But it's okay for him to walk around our streets and potentially commit an even worse crime than he already has. You know, this is what we say when this government has blood on their hands, because when these individuals kill British people, you know, it's so preventable. These people shouldn't be in the country in the first place. This guy may have arrived legally in 2005 or whenever he arrived when he was 13, but he's committed multiple offences. He's a known criminal in this country, so why isn't he being deported? So let's try and get an even clearer understanding of some of these individuals that are staying in these asylum hotels, because we see the headlines, we see the major incidences that happen across the UK, but there are some incidences that simply won't be reported.
There's been reports of men from this hotel walking up to Deanshanger Primary.
There was, yesterday the police came here, they asked for the excuse that...
They asked for a statement, did they?
Yeah.
Okay. They're coming again now.
So there was a report from the police that a migrant individual was taking pictures outside of a primary school. Let's see what happens when this is investigated further by this auditor.
What country are you from?
That's something you guys here don't understand. When people come now here,
yeah,
you know, they obviously...
They take pictures because they're tourists, is that what you're saying?
What will they do in here for the whole time? They go we visit the place they have brought us.
Oh no, it's the school though, the parents have got...
The school have put an email out.
Children, that's the thing, so...
Oh, of course. They don't know what to do with their free time because, of course, they're not working. They're getting money from our government, from the taxpayer, and they're sitting in the hotel. So they need to entertain themselves somehow. So the only obvious thing to do is to go to a primary school and take pictures. This is actually ridiculous. And I'm actually surprised the police got involved because we know how utterly useless the police are in this country when it comes to dealing with these individuals. After all, this is the current state of the UK police. You know, I like to think I'm a pretty reasonable person, and if you are a Muslim police officer, so be it. Pray in the mosque all you want, but do you really have to do it whilst you're wearing your police uniform? It seems like you're trying to send some sort of message. A message that migrants are sending out, however, is that they don't really care who you are. They will be very abusive towards you. Have a look at this clip where we see a migrant individual spit on a Londoner on a tube.
Yeah? You just spat on me and everything. You know what you think of?
This is Caledonian Road. This is a Piccadilly line service to Arms Road.
Come back! Where you want to go? Come on!
There's just something so disrespectful about spitting on someone, but clearly these individuals don't care because they do a whole lot worse. I mean, take a look at this clip where we see an Afghanistan migrant follow home a girl and try and enter her home, and it was all caught on the Ring doorbell. So we just mentioned that he was an Afghanistan migrant following home a young girl. This next clip shows another Afghanistan migrant who followed a young girl also.
I'm sick. Shop now. Get out the shop, I'll pull you out now.
What, you're sick?
I'm sick. I'm not okay. I couldn't give a you don't.
No, you don't. That's not following little children. That's not following little girls. You followed my little girl.
I don't understand. I don't have information about this.
So he's trying to play the mental illness card here, saying he doesn't understand the culture of the UK, which is a problem within itself.
You followed my little girl all the way home. I've got you on camera.
Just I'm coming for buying. I don't have information about this country. I'm from Afghanistan.
I know, but you don't.
I'm sick.
You're not allowed
Really,
to follow a little girl.
Yeah, now I understand.
Oh, now he understands that you can't follow home underage girls. Oh, it's okay then.
I told sorry. I told them sorry. I don't have information about this country. I'm not.
Right, okay, well, you've obviously upset. You've upset
I
a few people.
explained. I explained for police doll. I'm sick. You can check my.
Yeah, that's fine. It's okay.
I'm not bad by.
What's your daughter's name?
Sorry, brother.
To be honest with you, I think they let him off far too lightly there. Just imagine that situation for that poor mother. This man has been following your young daughter. It is truly, truly sickening. And what makes this a whole lot worse is that the liberals of the UK seem to still believe that these individuals are doctors and engineers. I know we joke about this, Starmer labels them doctors and engineers, and it's almost become some sort of a meme now. But literally recently, a left-wing comedian said this on BBC Question Time.
As a country, we're missing a trick as well. If we have all of these people who are coming over, seeking asylum, many of them coming from countries where there have been doctors, nurses, engineers, scientists, and we're sticking them away and not allowing them to integrate in any way, shape or form, you know, checks considered, that we are missing a trick on all of that talent that is also coming here. And it's clearly this topic is such a hot button, a political hot button, but in all of that rhetoric, the human side of it gets lost. And there are so many human beings just trying to better themselves and better.
It's absolutely baffling to me how she can sit there and speak on national TV and spout this nonsense about these individuals being doctors and engineers, and she gets applauded for it. I mean, we know that the BBC handpicked the audience for Question Time to suit their agenda or whatever narrative they're trying to push, but it's absolutely mind-blowing. You know, she's sitting there as someone that's been labelled as a comedian, saying that these people that come to this country illegally are doctors and engineers. Would a doctor or an engineer, these skilled workers, would they throw their documentation as soon as they arrive in this country illegally? I don't think so. She is chatting out of her backside, and I'm sick of seeing people like her on BBC Question Time. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But guys, let me know your thoughts on what we showed you in today's video. As always, make sure you do like, comment and share, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel because we upload every single day at 2 PM. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.